Hello, hello. Right, back for some more Ludum Dare prep. I think they finally, well, not finally, they did release the final round of themes to vote on, so we're going to be looking through those, having a little more thought into the ones that are left. And I think we're kind of done with setup in Unity. We've got quite a good base there, so I'm not going to do too much more of that. So I think today it's going to be a quick review of what themes are left in the final round, another look over some ideas, and then continue on with our pixel art Jolteon that we started yesterday. Not going to be a too long a stream today. Did a night shift last night, so got to figure out. Well, yeah, I want to keep the stream fairly short, so I'm prepped for tomorrow. But yeah, let's jump over. I've had a little look into where are we? Had a little look at the final round announced. And what I've done so far is I've just transferred my votes across from rounds 1, 2, and 3. So things that I voted, like layers, I gave a middling option for. So in here I'm just giving it a 0 at the moment. But once we review again, we might find a few that we prefer or not. Just while we're doing this as well, let me update the current activity. What we're working on. Final round voting. Let's smooth that over. There we go. Right, so and also what I've done is I've just moved the cards across here into a final brainstorming board. So all I've done is gone into Trello and just transferred across. So by moving the list, I'm kind of slightly disappointed that Pick Your Poison didn't make it into the finals, but because I think there's a lot of fun things in there. But there are some good themes here. I'm fairly pleased with them. I have had a little look on where are we? On the Ludum Dare Discord. And you get the normal people complaining about what they've got the screaming channel as well. Yeah, you get the standard thing of people complaining about all the themes being bad. But I actually think quite a lot of these ones are pretty good this time. I really didn't like every 10 seconds though, so obviously everyone's got different preferences of what they like. But yeah, we'll have a look. Have a quick look on the front page. Oh, here we go. Here's the theme poll. Hey Zimney, how's it going? How are you feeling about these final 16? You've made it through with cartography. I read a lot of the like I say on that Discord. I don't know. I don't know how much I take this guy's discussions into account. It seems like they're upset on everything. Worst final round, so on. Yeah, exactly. I think you're always going to get people in here saying like, Oh, this is the worst theme possible. I hate this. But also, the whole thing about this is the theme is there to give people an idea of what to go for, right? If you really, really don't like the theme that gets picked, you can just completely ignore it and just make a good game, like a game that you want to make. No one's forcing people to make games based around the theme that's selected. I think it even says in the rules, like, Ludum Dare rules. Oh. I'm sure it says in here, like, yeah, the theme. Here you go. You're not just disqualified for disregarding the theme, but even if you don't match it, it's only one part of the voting that you need to be worried about. Yeah, exactly. And also, if you don't like the theme, the next Ludum Dare is in like 3 months. It's not like it's like once in a lifetime and that's it. But yeah. Oh yeah. Your was it Fixed Cobalt you were doing yesterday? That was such a brutal final round. You had such a good setup going, and then, God, that was it. Didn't you? You got like a scarab and multiple stags and multiple drillers, right? That was that was a bit of a power spike. It was a good run. Oh, there's an update. Ooh, have they nerfed scarab? I might actually have a quick look at that. Let's have a quick look. Let's see what the update is. I'm just going to put off the Ludum Dare stuff for a minute. I'll let my brain wake up properly. If Steam wants to open as well. There we go. What we got? 3 chat messages. Is it on like a beta tab or something? Oh no, here we go. Tone down the stag. Tone down. Ooh. So that is a significant drop in HP. And also, by hitting the HP value, like, you're not actually giving. It's a good way of balancing the wither ability, because the wither's not going to do anything more here, because it does percentage base, right? Less damage, that's good. Less damage, that's good. I'm not entirely sure that's necessarily good. Going invincible only once might not necessarily be a buff. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, the wither is still good, but by dropping the max HP, it means that other techniques actually have more of a boost, right? Yeah, because the way that I've tackled Scarab so far is when it first turns up, laser it until it puts its shield up, and then as it drops its shield, drop your wither, and then it'll shield again, and in that time you've got lots of time to deal with everything else on the wave. Yeah, it's good. It's quite useful to do it that way. Rework the javelin. The sword now appears immediately after shooting. Never blocks from removing the pad after shooting. That's cool. But you can't control the javelin. Okay, buff swords, fast stab damage across all upgrades. Watch shield now blocks worm rocks. Okay, yep. Seed won't grow on indestructible tiles. Halve the cost of increase of buying lift orbs repeatedly. Okay. Fix gadget duplication exploit. That's good. Fix crash when switching between some audio devices. And then bug fixes these look like. Ooh, that's quite an interesting one. Increased damage and size of explosion of projectiles that got reflected by sword dome. And fix the scare of getting stuck outside the screen. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'll be interested to see what that changes. Are they intending to set a new season on the Prestige? Because it feels a bit rough on people that have worked so hard against the strong stag and the strong scarab. I have to come back to that though. Stream awards? Nah. But yeah, that was a brutal wave. So you got at the end of that fixed Cobalt run. Right, anything interesting going on here? Yeah, look, people like. I've seen more positivity on the front page here. There's no point to do next season until stuff gets harder right now, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, I know. I've not seen. There's a lot of. Well, I've only joined last jam, so I haven't got the history of it. But last jam, it seemed to be loads of people complaining about what was coming up. That's quite a cool idea. Let's have a look at what the responses are on that. What? They're entering the game jam. It's three days. The 7th. No. Oh, 3 weeks. They're doing extra. 3 lots of 7. This is waiting for the theme. Coming up with an idea. Go. 3 weeks. Finish. And then play games. I think. That's what I'm getting from that one. Oh, no. No, I completely got it wrong. Good luck in finishing your games. Wish you... So 3 sevens being luck. Finishing game. Oh. Enter. Station. Yeah, 3-week deadline. What smileys have we got? No. Smile. That'll do. I'd be interested to see that. See this. Right, we'll keep that for later. We want to do our own brainstorming first before we look at other people's. I don't want to be influenced too much by. I know we've used ChatGPT already, but we'll have a little look. Oh, I think this is the first time I've seen a -1 against your cartography here. Oh god, they need to do something about the spam as well, though. And then we'll take the poll after we've voted. Right, okay, let's have a look at the options. So these are the votes that we've done on previous rounds. Oh, really? I still think it's interesting to see where people are voting. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. at least for last round, every 10 seconds did not do well in this poll, as far as I remember. Okay, so what we've done, we've ordered them in the same order that they are in this list, and we've just carried over our previous ideas. I think what I want to do now is I want to move them based on similar kind of themes, because I feel like there's probably some overlap in some of these that we could maybe make use of. Like, really, I think if we narrowed down salvage, extraction, even like salvage and harvest, like whatever you salvage from whatever you're doing, you could easily use the word harvest to the same operation. But if basically what I'm thinking, I'm basically trying to make the actual 72 hours as prepped as I can for like one person. And I'm thinking that even if I basically select a game type that I'm going to make for if salvage gets picked, if harvest gets picked, if extraction gets picked, and then all I have to do is during the 72 hours come up with like 1 or 2 features that tie a bit more into the theme, but the base game will basically be the same. Then I can start forming an idea of the game in my head. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not, but it seems to be what I want to try here. So really, you got expand and contain opposites, but quite similar idea. Side effect I really don't want. Pathways, cartography, other side. There's a lot of like vision-based ones, aren't there? Like all of this, these four, you could come up with some kind of game where you are exploring a map and figuring out a way to get to a certain destination. And then, yeah, for the other side, it's about getting to the destination. For cartography, it's about creating the map and figuring out where you're going. Limited visibility, it's about exploring the unknown. And pathways is about finding like the safe route through to the other side. So you could make one game that addresses all of these. And even with like delivery and pathways, I think cartography is more in it. Limited visibility, let's put that aside. Expand, again, is still into this kind of stuff. Map making. You could link all of these into a similar kind of like exploration type game. And connections. An idea for a game for limited visibility where you can only see one cut. Oh, that's quite cool. That's really cool. And also, you know, if layers gets picked, you can basically just apply that to the layers, right? Instead of limited visibility being like you can only see one color at a time, you can have an ability where you see different layers of color and you've got exactly the same mechanic. So that's the cool one. I mean, I'm only saying that because this is the same idea in this. Or not the same idea, but it's a similar idea where you look at different layers of reality at the same time. So when you said about seeing one color at a time, it made me think of it. Oh, companion and summoning, I think, is going to be the most difficult for me. All of these have very similar standard ideas. Obviously, it's even better if you come up with some unique, subverted version of the theme. But I'm not going to put too much pressure on coming up with something original for this, because this is going to be the first time doing a game jam on my own, so I don't want to put loads of pressure on it. I'm going to put these down here though. So yeah, layers is kind of I mean, I've almost got an idea for a game that could be 90% the same for all of these up to about here, up to pathways. It's not really a delivery game, and it's probably not really. Actually, no, you could make it about cartography. Which is this kind of shipwreck, deep sea exploration kind of stuff. Because with that setting, I could address, like, there could be something down in the deep sea that you're trying to contain. You could have, for these two, it could be about going down and collecting resources or retrieving stuff from shipwrecks and stuff like that. It's clearly limited visibility because you normally don't have great vision at lower layers. Layers, you've got all the different layers of the ocean. The other side would be a little bit more difficult, but you could have something down at the bottom that you're trying to get to. And again, cartography, you've got stuff like what was that really good short horror game that people loved recently about being like in a blood ocean? It was called Iron Lung. And that you could quite easily say was on a theme of cartography. You were given a map and you had to explore specific points on the map. Pathways is figuring out the routes around. So yeah, something like that could work quite a lot on those. Right, what we're gonna do then? I think what I'm gonna do first is order by preference for topics. And let's start by ordering with what the current voting is. Right, so keep it contained, no, limited visibility, other side, cartography and pathways. Let's get those. Right, of these four, I've got an idea for limited visibility from a previous game idea that actually I feel like would fit with this quite well. Wait, let me get my game ideas out as well. Right, so just gonna have a quick look through these. Actually, I can put them up here, it's fine. Torment I want to make later. The Eye Simulator, no. No, where is... I basically, whenever an idea comes up to me, I'm like, oh, let's just write it down here. Even if they're really basic ideas or not great. Here we go. Yeah, no worries. So, referral vision. That's that main one. The other side has a lot of options. Cartography, I could see a good option there. Pathways, I could still see a good option there. I'm actually starting to move towards like salvage and harvest could be good ones as well. Keep it contained. You know what I'm going to do is I might pre-select do I even need to write this? No, I'll just put the best one at the top, the one that I want to go with. But I'm going to put a green if I've got something that I'm happy to make a game around. So it's on one, yeah. One of those three. I like those ideas. Pathways. Salvage. I think that idea is the best. Harvests I've already got. And last one. Keep it contained. I'm not sure about yet. I'm going to come back to that. Layers I want to come back to as well. Delivery, I'm not too fussed about. Delivery and extraction, I want to put down here. I definitely want a -1 on side effects. I'm not really... I think this would be really boring. But I think it's going to be important to think of ideas for the ones I think are going to be really boring. Because it's going to be easier to come up with ideas for the ones I like. But on the on the off chance that one of the ones I really don't want comes up, I want to have something that I can just start on rather than having to sit around thinking again. What's a livery? I think most people aren't going to make that connection about livery companies. But we'll put that in there. Runners is maybe quite interesting. This is leaning towards a like puzzle platformer. Or a strategy. I think those are the two genres. Actually, let's do a little label for genre as well. Let's use this. What we're going to say for this? This is going to be a preferred. Let's call that. So what's that on? 6? No, not 7. 5. There it is. 5. This is going to be strategy. Strategy. Why is this going back? Here. Probably action. What else could we think of here? I think mine is the preferred there. Or like a search and rescue. You know what, if side effect comes up, I'm going to look at the pick your poison options. Because there are some decent ideas in there that I want to go with. And they kind of work with side effect. Right, okay, so between these three... Let's put these two as preferred. We've got a starting point at least with these. Ooh. Like a many-sided shape where you have different abilities based on which side is in contact with enemies / ground. That could be quite interesting. Put that on near the top. Right, these ones are going to be a bit iffy as well. So side effects, extraction, delivery. They're all -1s already, that's good. Companion, I wanted to do something around that idea. That was okay. Summoning. Summoning is going to be annoying. Let's have a look at summoning word cloud. Wait, I'm sure I had something for this before. Brainstorming related words, that's what I wanted. Call, gather, invoke, send for, collect, convoke, magic, subpoena, invocation, muster. Is there anything there that's jumping out? I think I have kind of an idea around the summoning circle thing, but I would like to do something that's not the obvious idea. What else could we do? What would be an unusual? Summoning. Did you be like some morning? There's no ideas around that. That's no good. Just trying to look if we can break up the word at all. It's not an easy word to break up, unfortunately. We'll come back to that one. Combine. I think the dual classing for characters there. Why is it struggling to send these? Check my internet. My internet's fine. Maybe it's Trello. Right, we've got some prepared across here, that's fine. Expand. Think over these, that's my favourite on that one. Let's just mark our favourites and the remaining ones, and then we're going to do a quick break and get a coffee. Connections. No. I think the handshake one and travel planning ones are good. Introducing people could be interesting. And like a Cluedo based one is... There's a lot of interesting ones there. I'm not as excited about them, but I'd much rather them than the ones that are down this end. Layers. No. Maybe. Maybe. That could be quite interesting. Okay, we'll mark these three. On that one, keep it contained. I think needs work. What are we missing? So the other side as well. Let's have a look at this. Space could be interesting. Thinking it from two perspectives is interesting. That could be a fun version. What was the mirrors? Maybe. We put that at the bottom of that. Right, keep it contained. This. We'll go with those for the moment. There's definitely more I want to have a look at. But let's have a quick review of where that puts our themes. Ooh. I don't think we've got our creative hat on today, so I'm not going to spend too long staring at these lists. Right, limited visibility is still a +1. There's a game I really want to make around that now. It's also a machine. What, is in like a combine harvester, do you mean? Those big farming tractors. I wonder if there's a way to make that into a game. The thing that comes to mind here is there was a film. I think it was like a short film on YouTube about either it might have been like an alien invasion or something like that, and the guy just like, oh, I know what to do, gets in his combine harvester and mows them all down. So you could do like a zombie apocalypse or like horde management game where you just drive your harvester through. or something, yeah, harvesting corn. That's less grim. Let me see if I can find it though. I'm sure it's an alien invasion video. That was it, evil aliens. Do I have? This is the only reason I'm thinking of this, is it's something I've seen before. Why is that not pausing? I've not got Toastify open. I guess not. Toastify just gives me keyboard shortcuts to control Spotify when it's not. Has that worked? There we go, that's paused. When it's not got the focus. This is what I was thinking about. This is from like, this is ages ago. Anyway, this is from so long ago. I feel like this is from before this date. I think this is a re-upload. Let's see if I can find when it was. Yeah, look, Jan 2020. Oh, and even then it's not the original. 2005, there we go. God, that's old. That would be quite a fun game. You gotta defend your. Ooh, that could be quite a good like crop management game. So you're trying to grow crops on your farm, but also have like something invading, and your only weapon is the combine harvester. So you got to be tactical about where you attack, because as you attack the enemies, you're also cutting into your crop and maybe destroying it. So you got to plan out like your routes that you're gonna go. That could be quite interesting. Let's put a note of evil aliens. And we'll also put a note here about use as weapon, but also ruins. That was the idea for your first Ludum Dare chat. You scrap things attacking the farm, but with zombies. Yeah, there's definitely some fun ideas around that. Right, I'm going to reorder based on which ones that I've got clear ideas of. Harvest can come up into a +1. I'm not sure. I'm gonna maybe Google on the screen that's not on stream. Companion kitchen stuff. What have you found? Oh, not cooking companions. There's a horror game called Cooking Companions. That one I can put on here. Oh no. Some kitchen robot called Companion. Ooh. Eval Kitchen Companion. As in this thing. Yeah, I think we want explicit results filtered, thank you. Especially for stream. Yeah, so this is a bit of a horror game. Where you've got these kitchen friends. Lettuce, potato, and onion and people. I feel like there's a huge amount of lore behind the game. I think it was covered on Game Theory, or like what's the other channel? GT Live by Matt Pat. An interesting game. I won't go into the details here. Summoning, I think, is boring, but okay. It's passable. Companion, I think we have an idea that could work. Again, I'm not too keen on it. Combine, we've got a couple ideas that could work. Expand, I don't really want. Connections. Connections could be okay. It's like a middling one. Layers. Maybe. Yeah, that's a middle. Keep it contained is a middle. I'm wondering though if it's worth just upvoting the ones that I'm like. If I just upvote everything apart from the ones that I really don't want. I don't know how much one person votes. You have, for summoning, you have summoning service. The servant that needs to get stuff for your lord and lady. Yeah, that's... I think we're going to have a lot of summoning circle based magic stuff. So yeah, that's quite a nice idea for being something different. Yeah, I think these lot are my top ones. So let's put harvest up. Got limited visibility. Other side, cartography, salvage. Salvage is coming up. And pathways should be up here somewhere, yeah. And then keep it contained. Gonna be a 0. Layer 0. Connections can come up to a 0. Companion combine. And then that leaves summoning, expand, delivery, extraction, side effect. Summoning, expand, delivery, extraction, side effect. I think that's might be where I'm going to leave this waiting. So we've got 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and 5 middle. Obviously, over the next, like, what is it? It's only like 24 hours away now, isn't it? 26 hours until. Is it? No, it can't be. Is it 26 hours? Oh no, it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tomorrow. But yes, so it's 27 hours away. Over the next 27 hours, I am going to be thinking more on these themes, and I don't know when the voting closes, but if ideas change, then we'll have a little look at those. Let's have a little look at the theme sheet that was shared. Can we zoom in on this? Why is... You can't scroll to zoom. Okay. Salvaged. Oh, that's a really good way of doing it. Looking at the definitions of the word. What's this? Is this all it is? Okay. Let's have a quick look at this. Anything, let's see if anything jots. Just gonna see. I think what they've done is, I think they've, yeah, look, they've blurred out their ideas. It's very smart. But it's also useful still to look at this kind of thing. Make a bad situation better. Succeeding, achieving, or saving or something that is in a difficult situation. Yeah, there's nothing really that's jumping out at me just at the moment. You always go for each theme, definition, synonyms, and Google Images. That's a smart way to do it. Yeah, I might have a little think about doing that kind of thing. Connections. Oh, remembering something. Summoning. Summoning memories. It's quite a nice idea. Right, we're going to keep that for a moment. Let's just do these votes. Right, what do we vote for? Salvage, harvest, limited visibility, other side, cartography, pathways. Ooh, salvage currently in the lead. Expand down at the bottom, extraction down at the bottom. Oh, sorry to say cartography down at the bottom. But like you said, it's this poll never seems to be correct. I'm surprised limited visibility is down here. Where's side effects? No, don't be so high up. I really hope we don't get side effects. It's gonna be... I mean, actually, I've now got an okay idea for it, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go and grab a coffee because my brain's not that focused at the moment. Sorry. So I'm gonna be right back. A lot of people poking fun at cartography on Discord. I would listen to. Oh, they're talking about the voting as well. just your name your main character after the theme, and then you don't have to do anything. Yeah, I see this. The thing I did quite like about half stars when I was doing the voting last time is when I did my voting, what I'd do is go back and have a look at the averages of what I'd voted for so far. So if I can give an example, I'm sure we can have a look at this, right? If we have a look at the games, me, great. Right. So I did 57 games, and what I was doing is, I would do my distribution of stars on a game, and then what I'd look at is where that places the game in this list, which is sorted by average grade, and I'd see if I thought the quality of the game was around the same value as other games near it, in the way that I had rated previously, if that makes sense. So there were a few times where I was like, I'd selected scores across all the boards available for a game. Sorry. And then I'd look here and see, oh, actually, I did still think that game was better than this game, for example. So I'd tweak the values just slightly to make sure that the average value, put it above in order of like how well I thought the game performed. So I basically ordered everything against each other rather than specifically scoring categories. Yeah, so yeah, double checking more just to make sure, like, I hadn't over promoted something just because I thought something was really good, but also a case of like there were some decent games down at the bottom here, and there were some that were just like not games at all, right? I felt like there was some down here that you could barely play the game, so it was very difficult to give value to. Whereas there was some up here that I was like, oh, I really like this game, but there was a lot more effort put into. 400 games rated. What? How? You can't have been providing comments at the same time, right? Or you must have spent like the full 3 weeks or whatever it is deciding. I mean, actually, this time round, I am intending to do a lot of game rating on stream, so we might we'll probably get at least to this value, but I'm hoping to get to around 100 this time rated. But yeah, I've said it a few times now. I'm gonna go and get a coffee. So let me put on. You commented on every single one. That is insane. That is a lot of dedication. Let's put this be right back. I was in celebration on Ludum Dare 50. That's fair enough. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you in a sec. Right. Hopefully this coffee's going to wake me up a little bit more. Switch back over. So, I think we're happy with the votes. We're happy with some ideas here. That one we want to put as preferred. I mean, there's a few themes here that I think could do with another 15 minutes or so coming up with ideas. But I don't think I'm going to do that right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into our pixel art stuff. And let's get Figma open as well. We started working on a Jolteon sprite yesterday. What was that? Alright, one sec. Right, back. Sorry, I had some stuff fall over. Right, so we were looking at Jolteon. Pokemon references. So what do we need to do? We need to get ourselves set up here. We're going to update our category. Doing some art for a little bit. Do we need to do anything else? Yes, working on. We're no longer working on voting. Back to our Jolteon sprite. And yeah, we were quite happy with how the head was coming out yesterday. I think these sprites are going to be quite difficult to do in pixel art. Yeah, that's going to be part of the challenge. I'm probably going to be mostly quiet as I work on this, but I'm going to be checking the chat every now and then, and we'll see how we do with this. It'll be another one to add to our collection. Right, where do we want to start with this? I actually don't think I want to do anything more with this head layer. I think we're just going to leave it like that. Like, compared to this other one, I think the side view on this one is way better. Let's get rid of the old one. I guess the next thing, let's see if we can work on the main. Or do we want to start on the... Let's go on the body. Is that part of the legs? Yeah. It's really, I think, a little bit more of a curve to the back. And I don't know if we squash it down just one or two. We're using this image here as our reference a bit more for like the pose, but I feel like this rib cage goes a little bit too far back, so we just cut into it a little bit here. Just a touch. That feels like a bit more of a natural shape. I think we want to just take off a little bit here. That's looking alright to me. Just trim it up a little bit here. And we can get rid of some of that. We're gonna recorrect for colours in a little bit. I always find it easier just to use like some really weird colours to start with. I mean, to be fair, actually, the other colours that we've gone for aren't exactly like normal colours, but we do get there. I feel like this needs to have a bit more of a point onto it. I think actually having those like that is a bit nicer. No, not there. Right, so we need some jagged fur at the top here. We need a bit more variation here. So we... just by like the direction of the colours, you can imply a bit more of a rib cage. Let's use this one here to define a little bit of shape here. It might even just be that one crease is enough. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Keep on doing this. Right, on the body layer, I'm gonna mimic this. Just for the moment, let's do that. Right, are we on? Yeah, we're good. We're on the right layer again now. Right, what's this? Hi, Icy Stacy. Thank you. We're getting there. We're using some reference images here, and then we'll recolor it once we're happy with the form of it. But yeah, I've been trying to improve pixel art skills. I thought a good way to do it is to start running through some various Pokemon. So I've got a few ones that I've tried here before, and this is kind of the level that they turn out at. So hopefully they're recognizable enough to see what they are. Ah, thank you. But yeah, it's been an interesting process to figure out shapes that work. But I thought, yeah, things like Pokemon are quite interesting because in most of the games they've just got this pixel art form, but adapting them into something that is slightly different is it's quite an interesting challenge. I think the main issue is going to be this like spiky mane. It's going to be quite difficult to do. I think it's going to be quite difficult to do in pixel art. Because spikes in general are just like rough with square edges. But I'm quite happy with how the body's turned out here. I think the only thing we can do here is just a little bit of shading. So if we select this colour here and get our brushes right. Is there anything really? I mean, I feel like a lot of it is just patience. Like, if I show you the process of getting to these, right? What's a good example one? So like Charizard, for example. Have I got the old versions in this? No, not really. Not Charizard. Umbreon might be a good one. Yeah, so like starting off with lots of different ideas, tried lots of different like body shapes, and so started with the head. Wasn't sure I liked that model. Got a slightly better body shape, and then like slowly tweaking this over time. And then someone in chat actually suggested doing rather than, where's the old tail? Do I have it in here? Yeah, I had this as like the old tail, which felt really disconnected and didn't really work. And then someone suggested making it like more bushy, like a foxtail. And then it slowly formed into the end version that we got. I think that's the end version. I know this might be the end version, a little bit less tooled. So there's a whole process in it, and it's a lot of it's just a lot of time going backwards and forwards between bits. And I feel like there's a benefit with pixel art, is that you are limited a lot in what you can do. I personally think this is mostly about patience. I'm gonna have slightly brighter at the top. Actually, I don't think it needs the shading here on the body. I think we've got a decent option here. No. I really feel like I need to do more on the body, but I'm actually quite happy with how it's come out there. So maybe we'll leave that for the moment. What's this layer 2? There's some of the legs, yeah. Right, let's work on these back legs then. Obviously, we can get rid of a lot of that. And yet, what I tend to do is just like do a big blob in a general idea of the shape, and then go in and slowly tweak it, zoom out, see if that looks better, looks worse. And slowly you start to see like the right shape forming. But yeah, what I want to do is start doing some like shorts with time-lapse videos, because I think that's going to be the interesting way of seeing this process. Well, at the moment it's mainly because I'm trying to get into doing 2D games, 2D game design and that kind of stuff. And I feel like the best way to do that is to get good at pixel art. So for this, I'm doing Pokemon because one of the games that I play on stream is Pokemon Randomizer. So having my own version of Pokemon that I can put in thumbnails and have on stream and stuff like that is it's going to be quite useful to have. And also there's such a variety of shapes and sizes and things to draw in the Pokemon that I think is just going to be really good practice. So at the moment this is all for a hobby, but I'm hoping I get also to a stage where I open up like a Fiverr store or like commissions on, what's the site called? Coffee? And maybe open that up as a little bit of like a way of making a little bit of money, and use that to support the game development idea. because I really want to make indie games on my own, and I don't really know how to fund that yet. So I was trying to think of ways to fund that, and pixel art might be an option. I'm hoping. Thank you. What to make indie games? The main reason is the way that I work on things is I find it really difficult to work on big like multiple big projects at the same time. So if I'm doing stuff like a full-time job, I think I won't get as much progress or as much focus on games at the same time. I think doing indie games as a hobby, it's a good idea for a lot of people for how to start it, but the way that I work, I much prefer, and I think it's way better to have like 100% focus on things. So if I have a way of funding it, like I wouldn't say doing stuff like pixel art takes away from the complexity of like the programming, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you for the follow. Why did there should have been an alert sound that went off there, but I didn't hear anything. Let me just double check that. Was there a little sound on stream as well or not? It might just be my headphones. I think they were connected to the wrong thing, that's why. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, so I think that's the idea. And I also want to get to a point where, at the moment, if I launched an indie game, I don't think it would be something that I'd want to charge people money for, because there would be bugs in it. It wouldn't be as like fleshed out as like a proper game. While I'm still learning all the joys of game development. So I'd be putting them up as like pay what you want, that kind of way of doing like an income stream. I think there's basically there's still a lot for me to think out properly, and the more time I have to mull that over and make myself like have a sustainable income while making those decisions, the easier those decisions will be, I think, for me. But who knows? It's all kind of like, I'm just going to start doing stuff and see what happens at the moment. Right, do we want to do claws for this character? The main thing, when I've done claws before, they feel a bit awkward. Like, these ones work on Charizard because they're like really big claws. But these ones were pretty tricky on the Blastoise. I think we might stick with a similar kind of setup we had with this Umbreon. So rather than having claws, it more... Let's keep them as normal paws. Most of these are just normal paws. We can have a look, see what... Because the problem is, at this scale, like even just doing little claws like this are just going to look weird. I think we're going to just do paws. I think we're going to ignore... Suggesting you do what think is best and what you love. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. I seem really passionate about pixel art and games. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's something that I've been wanting to get into for a long time. And yeah, just getting stuck in and doing it, I think is definitely a good way. And worry about the difficult bits later when I need to, hopefully. So if we do a shader, I love this tool, the shader tool, which basically, the way that you can use it is you select a range of values, and then as you paint over, it will only paint over the parts of the colors that are in this selection. So I don't have to worry about like painting outside the lines. I can just be like, I can put my mouse everywhere, and it can cover anything on the right layer of the right color. And if I right click, it goes lighter tone, and if I left click, it goes a darker tone. So it can go light, it can go even lighter. But if you want to like draw out specific shades, it's quite an interesting tool to use. But the way I tend to use it is leave everything the standard color. Programming Design Buddy could be helpful as well, if you find someone via Twitch, if you want to share the work. Yeah, so with that, I feel like what I want to do is get a better understanding of the tools and like how to use them. So I think the idea is to do like 1 or 2 small games solo, and then I'll have a better understanding and it'll be easier to work with other people. I don't really want to, I'm not sure I want to put the pressure on other people to be like, okay, let's try and make this game, but also I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, so I've worked in various engineering fields for the last like, what, it's gotta be like 10 years. I started off in systems engineering, and then I moved into web development. So in the systems engineering, I had to do some languages that are similar to C, but they're more like own like proprietary languages. So they're languages that specific companies have come up with for their own devices, and that's all based around C and like some lower level languages. And then obviously web development was all JavaScript and all the frameworks around that. And then I've been doing a bit of Unity this year, or well, as in last year. So that's all C#. So I've got a few different fields of understanding with the programming. So I'm fairly comfortable, I think, with it. And obviously with this ChatGPT, the chatbot that's come out, it's very easy to pick up bits of programming that you don't understand. I'm just hoping it stays free for long. Yeah. Well, it feels like a lot of the work that I've done before, it all kind of like leans into the same kind of what am I trying to say? It all melds quite well together for game design. So the systems engineering stuff gives me a bit of a background of like how to tie different mechanics and features together in the game. No worries, Zimni. We'll see you later. Oh yeah, if you're doing some more Domekeeper runs, I might drop in and spectate, or I'll probably watch the VODs later. I want to see how you do. Good luck with the runs though. But yeah, we've got there's a game jam coming up this weekend that we've been looking at information on, called Ludum Dare. So earlier on in the stream, we were looking at the final round of voting, and these are the potential themes that we've got this weekend. So from 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is in just over 24 hours time, we then have 72 hours to make a game based around the theme that gets selected. So I'm going to be doing everything from scratch. Well, not quite from scratch. I've got like a baseline 2D game ready in Unity that I'm going to be starting from, which just has like a template menu and like sound effects and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully coming up with a game and publishing it over the weekend. So I have to see how that goes. I think we're going to keep these darker because they're the legs at the back, and then we'll have a different shader here. Maybe this and this. No. This and this one. Yeah, that could be. No, this and this one then. That could work. Do you do pixel art or game development stuff? Or did you just click on the stream because you thought this looked cool? Are you both? Nice. What kind of games do you work on? Are you indie based or in a small company or something like that? You tempted by game jams? You can still you can enter Ludum Dare up until the submission time. So although I imagine trying to get a farm-like game to work with your boyfriend. Nice. So like along the themes of, what's the game called? Like Stardew Valley? Or would it be more focused on farm and production and that kind of stuff? You just at the start have a little map and some movement. Oh, that's cool. Stardew Valley with Australian things. So there's going to be lots of like deadly animals as well, right? Oh, sorry, Austrian. Sorry, I completely misread that. Yeah, there's not as many deadly spiders in Austria. That would be cool though. Are you gonna have? I imagine your seasons change quite a lot, right? Lots of snow in winter. The only times I've been to Austria have been for ski trips. But I see a lot of times the ski routes are like then converted into mountain biking routes in the summer. So there's big like seasonal variation, isn't there? Or is that just some parts of Austria? Wait, where did I go? Innsbruck is Austria as well, isn't it? I don't need those scripts open. Very mild at -10. That's quite cold for a lot of people. Ah, nice. Yeah, I spent a few days in Innsbruck. I can't remember what that trip was for. But yeah, that was fairly mild around that area. But -10 is not, I suppose as a maximum. -10 is still fairly cold for me. I'm based in London. So like, I think the lowest we get here is like -2 or something. But no, that sounds fun. What engine are you guys using? Are you using Unity, or I suppose with a lot of 2D games, I mean, the thing from what I've seen online is I need to start looking at Godot, because rather than using Unity, it's a lot more 2D oriented in Godot. You're using Monogame framework in Visual Studio 2022. I've not heard of that. What's Monogame framework? That sounds interesting. So it's not a game engine, it's more... yeah, you're building your own stuff from scratch almost. So I assume you've both got a bit of a background in C#. If you're taking on that project. Showcase. Let's have a look at the showcase. Oh, Celeste made in it. No way. I was playing that a few weeks ago. And Fez, yeah. Bleed and Stardew, right. Never programmed in C# before this project, but Java experience, yes. Oh, okay, then you got some background with it. That's cool. Are you guys doing it as a hobby on the side, or are you diving full in? Right, how did I do the... I'm not too certain on that. I'll be honest. I think if I was going to switch engine, I'd be looking at Godot at the moment. That seems more suited for the kind of stuff that I want to look into. I want to get more experience with doing the full-on like level design and feature design parts of the game. So for me, I think it's better to have an engine that does a lot of the stuff for me, and then I can not worry too much about the underlying bits and pieces. Yeah, as a hobby. Both working full-time at the same company, that's quite good, yeah. That's definitely a good way to do it. Right, let's see if we can... Yeah, I feel like there'll be a point eventually where I'll run into some walls with Unity or with Godot, and it'll be like, oh, how do I do this? And it's like, well, it's not really possible to do this in these frameworks. And that'll be where it'll be like, okay, maybe it's time to consider writing some stuff more from scratch. Right, let's get some. What do we want here? We want some darker colours. No, not like that. Yeah, a bit more like this. I've got the wrong tool, that's why. You're going to your own stream now. Oh, you stream in German? I mean, even if I don't understand it, there's going to be some interesting pixel art, yeah? Nice. Thank you, and thanks for dropping by. Right, if you're... what's the way to do this on Twitch? I can do... Shout out... I see star C. There we go. Nice. Cheers. Well, good luck with the stream. Hope it goes well. And yeah, I hope to see you again. I found that's the easiest way to follow someone back, because it gives me a little like notification at the top of the stream, and you can just click the heart to follow. And also, if there's anyone lurking as well, then it's an opportunity for them to check you out. But yeah, good luck, enjoy, and yeah, hopefully catch you sometime soon. I'm quite happy with those, how those are coming out. I think this leg needs to be a bit shorter though. I think if we do this and we just tilt it a bit this way, we'll do that, and then we'll tilt it up. We'll squeeze it up a little bit. No. Maybe pushing it back like this. Might be a bit better there. think that's all right. Right, let's start on the front legs a little bit then. Oh, didn't mean to move them. Those shapes are all right there. So if we swap over to our shader, and obviously the bottom of these legs are going to be most of where the shade comes in, and probably a bit of highlighting up here. I'm going to give the same impression here that we've got like a kneecap. So I think it might just be something like that. And then some slight spikes of fur coming out here. That's good. We might do another bit here. Let's cut that one off and then that looks decent. Right, that one's was quite easy to do. Let's have a look on this front leg now. I think we need some way of defining the pause a little bit. I don't know how. What have we got? And let's have a look at what they've done here. So just little cut in. These pores are pretty much untouched. Yeah, maybe a little like... That could be alright, just a little toe pad. I think that's all it needs. Right, now it's just a case of doing the tail and the mane. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to eliminate all of this effort so far. Let's get rid of all of that, because that doesn't work. And let's go for this colour. Let's look at some examples. So this is just like a mess of jagged bits, which as one colour is not going to work, but when we start adding in the other colours, I do quite like this like porcupine almost effect of this drawing. Let's see what we get with some of these, like some of these kind of shapes. Oh no, don't want that. I want a much smaller brush than that. I think going backwards and forwards and like just putting a few brush strokes in, then deleting, then putting them back in, seeing what works, what doesn't feel right. Kind of the process, what I'm looking at the moment. That seems okay. Oh, what will I? Moved around somewhere there. Right, and then I think similar with the mane. Just gonna get rid of all of it, I think. And we're gonna redraw it. think I want a few like proper spikes. Let's see what this looks like. Oh wait, I've done that on the wrong layer. As I always do. Right. Right, let's sorry, just sending a couple of messages. Yeah, I think that's better. You like clear spikes rather than just like fuzz. Gives it a little bit more character. So I think what we'll do is we'll do these big spikes and then we'll do some smaller, different coloured spikes behind. Or in the gaps. And then on these spikes, we'll have to do a little bit of shading. just to like really emphasize where they are. And really, we can have like little jolts of energy coming off. A few more darker colours coming in. That looks okay. Bring it in a little bit. And then we're going to do something similar around the neck for the mane. It's going to be a bit more difficult because of the angle. So let's plan out a couple of like proper spikes. Obviously with the perspective, we're going to have to make sure that the ones going away from us look a little bit shorter. Otherwise it won't balance out very well. So I think actually we might not need one in front of the head like we had planned. I think we want to tone these down a little bit. They're a little bit big. Actually, we're detracting a bit from the face here. I think we have them mostly coming back, nothing in front of the face. That'll add a bit to the design. So actually, let's rejig that. That's better. Let's get some of these darker colours in as well, especially around near the neck. We'll give it more of a mane-like look. And then this is more just to give an indication of like a bit of radial pattern around the head. You know what? I'm actually pretty happy with how this is coming out. I don't think there's too much more I want to do to this. I might give a few more like spikes here. But yeah, I might just stick with that. And obviously like recolor it and outlines and all that kind of stuff, but this has actually come out really decent. Right, so this layer is empty, we can get rid of that. This is back legs. And let's see, what we normally do is we go around, is it O? Yeah. We usually use this color for the outline. Let's make a new frame. So we've got that old version saved. And let's start changing some colors. So we select all layers and we replace colors. So one thing that I try and do is I try and get my own colors in every time. So this green is kind of like the brand color I'm going for the moment. So I try and include this color green in all of the designs. So for this could be Well, to be fair, actually, the spikes could remain the same. How does the green work with the yellows? Might work. Or if not, then the dark green here on the ears could be that green. There's a few options that we can use for the green. So let's start with replacing this colour with like a dark yellow, maybe dark brown. Yep. How about you? Let's just check this is working. Yeah, okay. Oh, that looks actually quite nice. Let's go back to this one. Let's take this colour. Oh, actually, no, let's start with our own colours. Let's get rid of these for the moment. Let's drop this down a notch. It's mostly lost, I think. I think I preferred it in these colours. So let's maybe switch out this colour. Not that. That looks wrong. That could work. Hmm. What colour scheme do we want here? Is that colour? I quite like that. The difficulty is going to be to come up with the right colours for these greens. Because we do want yellows, but we don't want to wash it out. I might need some more yellow colours. What have we used before? We haven't used very much like solid yellow, if anything. think this is getting there. I would quite like maybe less of a hard border here. And maybe with a little bit of a shade highlight here. I think what we need to do is this. And on this body, I just don't like this colour. What colour can we change that to? I mean, we can get rid of it. That's no good, that's too cluttered. That's too much of the same. That's too noisy. That could be alright. Or this dark colour actually is probably what we want. We want this one. No, too noisy. It's too much noise in this area. Unless we add some more fur around as well. I think what I want to do is move this leg to be like a bit more hidden out of the way. What is this song? Let's just see what. It's from Final Fantasy VII. Now I'm gonna go move on. I think I know what it is. What we have to do is we have to darken this area. That's it. I've got to do it all in one sweep. I think that was it. I think that's it. I'm gonna copy this frame. And then what we're gonna do with this is, let's see what the outlines look like. So let's say we suggest this. What we normally do, outline in this color. I don't think the main needs an outline. Let's do the legs. Oh wait, I've got the wrong outline this way. Undo those. Right. Outline. Head outside. I think it's that one that I normally use. Let's do body next. So over there so we can see both. And let's see if we can get this mane. That's not too bad. We might have to do a little bit of manual editing on that. And that's also not too bad. I think this back leg though needs to come forward. So let's select that. Just line it up a bit better with the rest of the body. Right, and then let's do a little bit of tweaking here. Just make it so we haven't got some like big blocks of this outline color. Hey Runa, how's it going? I'm just getting to the end of the this Jolteon pixel art. Yeah, good, thanks. Had a little look at our game jam themes earlier on. Yeah, jumped back into pixel art. Probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon though. Just final tweaks. Thank you. Yeah, this one's been a bit easier than some of the other ones were. I don't know if it's just I've been lucky with the reference images. This turned out to be quite a good one. I had to reshape the head entirely, and it's slightly different body image and looks. But it's getting there. I think this will fit in quite well with the rest of the design so far. We're just doing some like last little tweaks. So I think what we could do with is having a few little breaks in here that show a bit more definition on the spikes. How you been? What have you been up to? I saw you were playing some Sea of Thieves earlier. How's that going? This needs something. I don't know what we're missing here. That's a bit better. Yeah, I might go with that. Normally I spend ages going and tweaking bits, but I think we might leave it how we've got it here. Right, we're going to save that. We might be able to resize the canvas just a little bit. So we do Control A. Shift it forward. No. We want to select all. No. There we go. And we'll shift it down so it's hitting the bottom. And then we can resize our canvas. So we want to go to the bottom left hand corner. And I think our width we can drop down by, what, 6 pixels? 26? 4 pixels. And the height can come down probably the same. Nice. Oh, why is it not letting me move the whole canvas now? That's it. Right. File. Export. No, we just want selected frame. We want to go into the finished file here, and we want to save as a PNG. File type PNG. Cool. All right. And then we'll add him to the collection over here. Which is in pixel art, Pokemon, Jolteon. Let's see how he fits in with the rest of them over here. We might do a collection of the evolutions together. So we've got our starters here, we've got Gengar for later. And then we're starting on some more. Yeah, pretty happy how that's turned out. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap up there. Got a long weekend coming up with this game jam, so looking forward to that. We'll jump over to our schedule screen. So yeah, tomorrow game jam starting from 8 o'clock. I'm probably going to be doing some more in the background, so offline, have a little run through the various theme ideas again, and maybe come up with some more concrete ideas of what we're going to go for. But yeah, looking forward to an action-packed weekend. Going to be pretty full on, but should be good. And I'm going to try and stream a fair amount of the game jam. I think there's some times where just being off stream, I'm going to get more work done. So I'm going to be jumping on and off stream as and when. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll try and do a lot of the artwork online at least, on stream. That'll be good. And I'll see how much of the development I'll want to do on stream. But there will be a few times where I think going out, having a little wander and thinking about the features and the sections of the game that I want to make. I think just being away from screens and stuff like that will be good. So we'll be planning in some screen breaks and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks again for people who've dropped in. Hope it's been an interesting stream. Thanks for the follow, Icy Stacy. And yeah, hope the rest of your week and weekend is good if I don't see you. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.